Hello everyone. So for today's video, I will be sharing you the most updated basic qualification in applying here in 5-1 Talk. There are so many applicants na naman ang nagtatanong paano mag-apply dito sa 5-1 Talk. But I will be answering first yung basic qualification kung qualified ba kayong mag-apply here in 5-1 Talk. I have 5 basic requirements. After that, I will also be sharing you the 5 technical requirements para talagang ready kayo for your application. Okay, first on my list on the basic qualification is the bachelor's degree. You must be a bachelor's degree holder, meaning to say na nakapagtapos kayo ng 4-year course, regardless kung education graduate kayo. So okay lang na hindi kayo nag-graduate ng for teacher education talaga na kurso. Kahit anong kurso basta 4-year course. May nagtatanong pa rin kung pwede yung senior high school, junior high school, at saka associate graduate or vocational graduate. Hindi po yun pwede. Kasi bachelor's degree holder po ang qualified na mag-apply dito. Okay, number 2 is you must have a valid diploma, TOR, or any proof of graduation. Okay, so hinahanap talaga ng mga screeners dito sa 5-1 Talk kung mayroon kayong diploma, nakalagay doon yung school seal talaga, at saka anong kurso na pinagtapos ninyo, and then the date when you graduated. The same is true in the TOR or any proof of graduation. Dapat talaga may school seal. Of course, you have your name and your course and the date when you graduated. Hindi po yun pwede yung nakatoga kayo or nagpa-picture lang kayo or certificate na naging cum laude kayo. Hindi po yun pwede. And number 3 is you must have an NBI clearance. So, for the NBI clearance, pwede naman yung sa NBI online screenshot lang muna. Diba mag-a-apply tayo sa online, tapos you have your proof there that you have applied and you have paid it to any online center. So, yun, pwede po yun temporarily na i-submit natin, then later na yung hard copy from NBI. Kasi yung iba malayo sa kanila yung NBI office. Number 4 is the government-issued ID. One government-issued ID, it could be voter's ID, postal ID, SSS ID, or GSIS UMED ID, PhilHealth ID, basta valid government-issued ID. Okay, then number 5 is that teaching experience is an advantage but not required. Kahit na, sabi ko nga, hindi kayo education graduate, okay lang. Kahit wala kayong experience kasi fresh graduate kayo, okay lang rin. Kahit na wala kayo yung TEYL or yung mga training for online ESL courses like TESOL, okay lang. Basta you're willing to learn and you are also good in English. Okay, you must be proficient in speaking the English language with neutral accent. Kasi dapat talaga na you are really good in the pronunciation. Kasi Chinese students, and especially if you are a global teacher here in 5-1 Talk, pronunciation is really a great advantage for you to be hired and for you to have lots of students. Okay, so I guess those are all the 5 basic requirements. Now, let's go to the 5 technical requirements. So, first on the list is you need to have a desktop or a laptop. So, this is the baseline requirements for your laptop. So, kung bibili kayo, you have to consider this one. Or if you have your existing laptop or desktop, you have to check the system information. So, basahin ko dito, that is Core i5 8th Gen, or pwede naman yung Ryzen 3 3rd generation paired with 8 gig or RAM and a 256 gigabytes of SSD storage. So, ipa-flash ko na lang dyan sa screen. That is the latest basic requirements ni 5-1 Talk. Pero yung recommended requirements niya should be napakataas na rin. Core i5 11th Gen or newer. Pwede mas mataas pa dyan. Or pwede rin kayo doon sa Ryzen 5 5th Gen processor paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM with 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. Okay, so that's the requirement. Ipa-flash ko na lang dito sa screen yung pwede pa rin specs or specification ng inyong laptop. Okay, so napaka-importanting i-consider ito kasi mayroon po tayong technical checking. So if you cannot pass the AI technical checking, then hindi rin kayo makaka-proceed sa next steps of your application. And let's go to number 2. Internet connection should be wired and should have yung base requirements na nila dito based sa kanilang na-post is it should be a fiber internet connection with at least 50 Mbps speed is required. Pero kung mas mataas yung speed ninyo dyan, recommended requirements nila is a fiber internet connection with at least 100 Mbps. So, pero pwede na kayo dun sa baseline na 50 Mbps. Then, next is the third one, yung headset with an extended microphone. So, ito yung headset ko, teacher. So, i-share ko na rin sa inyo ang brand ng aking headset na talagang sulit na sulit talagang bilhin. This is Poly Plantronics Blackwire 3220. So, if you wanna avail, I will be sharing the link below or dun sa description box if you are in YouTube. And you can also check into the comment section. Okay, the third requirements, a headset with an extended microphone with noise cancelling features. Kasi hindi po pwede yung maingay yung background natin. Dapat talagang masuppress ng ating headset yung ingay ng ating sounding. Especially sa aking case na mayroon kaming aso, pusa, at saka ingay ng mga anak ko. Yes, so dapat talaga na tahimik. Hindi madidisturbo yung classes with you and the student. Okay, next, number 4 is you must have a high definition camera or integrated camera with 720 pixels of resolution. Pero mas maganda kung mas mataas yung resolution ng camera ninyo. If your laptop has a resolution of 720 pixels, okay na po. Pwede na pong hindi bumili. Pero kung gusto nyo naman na mas maganda talaga kayong tignan sa camera, pwede kayong bumili. I have my camera right here. I-share ko na rin sa inyo. Okay, I will also be sharing the link of this. Okay, this is Rappo C280. Okay, napaka-comfortable niyang gamitin. You're just going to flip into your monitor. Ilalagay niyo lang siya dyan pag ganyan. Again, Rappo C280, 1,440 pixels na po siya. So, napakataas niya. So, maganda na talaga. You will really look beautiful in your camera. And this is worth mga 2 to 1,400. Yeah, so i-check nyo na lang sa link kasi kung minsan tumataas at bumababa yung prices nito. Pero sulit na sulit. Highly recommended. And number 5 is you need to have your teaching space with a quiet, clutter-free, well-lit, okay, talagang maliwanag with plain white background. Pero dito, syempre may naka-tarpaulin na. Pero white naman talaga yung background ko. Tapos malaki yung tarpaulin ko. Kaya yan, white na rin yung makikita nyo. Yes, kasi syempre, you need to have a private space for you to teach and put on the teaching aids para na you feel comfortable as you will be teaching. Okay, so those are all the 5 technical requirements. And then ihabol ko na rin sa inyo yung availability to teach. So if you are domestic teacher, yung peak time ninyo for teaching is 6 o'clock to 9:30 in the evening. Pero if you are a global teacher, pwede kayong sa gabi na mga oras at saka yung pang graveyard. So yung up to 12 midnight, beyond 9:30 up to early dawn. Mayroong kasing peak hours sa global ng 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. Kasi mayroon kasing dalawang choices whether you want to be a domestic teacher or a global teacher. So that's all for my sharing today. So I hope may natutunan kayo. And then if you want to be one of my referrals, then just message me here in TikTok. Or if you have seen me in YouTube, just message me me over my messenger. I-flash ko dito, okay, para ma-assist ko kayo. And you can use all my videos for you to be well guided in your application in 5-1 Talk. That's all for today, and God bless your application process and your teaching journey here in 5-1 Talk. Bye-bye, and see you next time.